Yo, crypto fam. You better buckle up, because what I'm about to share about BLUM could save you from a massive disaster. If you've been grinding those points day and night, you need to hear this urgent update that just came across my desk. Your entire mining effort could be at risk, and I'm not saying this lightly. Listen, I've been investigating BLUM's recent moves, and what I've discovered is honestly shocking. We're not just talking about a simple delay here. This goes way deeper than that. Before everyone panics, though, let me break down exactly what's happening and what you need to do to protect yourself. Let me drop the first bombshell. Remember Tigra's 6-month listing policy? When they announced that projects had to list within 6 months? Well, BLUM's playing a completely different game. I've been analyzing their patterns, and all signs point to something nobody's talking about. They're not just delaying, they're potentially setting up for something much bigger. Here's where it gets really interesting. I've been tracking their user statistics, and the numbers are telling a story that BLUM doesn't want you to see. Their daily active users are dropping like flies, but they're acting like everything's fine. Why? Because they're not focused on building value. They're focused on something else entirely. Now pay close attention because this is crucial. My sources are suggesting that BLUM is preparing to announce a network switch to Solana. But here's the thing. This isn't just a simple technical update. A network switch is a massive undertaking that typically takes months of preparation. But BLUM hasn't shown any signs of technical development in this direction. And why would they switch networks right before their supposed listing date? It doesn't make any sense unless they're looking for an excuse to delay further. Let's talk about your points for a minute. Many of you have been grinding day and night, accumulating millions of points. But here's the uncomfortable truth. These points could become worthless overnight if BLUM executes what I believe they're planning. Think about it. Every time they delay the listing, your points sit there, not generating any real value. Meanwhile, they're continuing to attract new users, new investments, new hope. But the math doesn't add up anymore. Remember Kodiakulum? Well, what happened there could look like a minor hiccup compared to what might be coming with BLUM. I've seen this pattern before in other projects, and the signs are disturbingly similar. Let's look at their proposed timeline. Originally, they promised listing within 6 months. Now they're hinting at delays that could stretch to a year or more. But here's what they're not telling you. Each delay isn't just a postponement. It's a strategic move that could ultimately leave users empty-handed. I'm getting messages daily from people who've invested countless hours into this project. Some have been mining for months. Others have even bought special equipment just for BLUM mining. And now, the uncertainty is worse than ever. Looking at everything we know, the approaching 6-month listing deadline, the dropping user engagement, their vague communication about technical developments, this suspicious network switch proposal, it all points to one thing. Their focus seems to be on attracting new users rather than delivering value to existing ones. Now, I know this sounds all doom and gloom, but I'm not telling you to abandon ship completely. Instead, we need to think about smart risk management. If you're already invested in BLUM, don't stop mining completely. Yes, there's risk, but if there's even a small chance of a legitimate listing, you want to be positioned for it. But please, start diversifying immediately. Don't put all your eggs in the BLUM basket, and make sure you're documenting everything, screenshots of your points, interactions, everything. If things go south, you'll want this documentation. Speaking of other opportunities, let me tell you about a testnet project called Mund that's showing real promise. Unlike BLUM, they've got transparent development, clear timelines, and actual technical progress. We're talking potential returns of thousands of dollars here. Drop a comment below with how many BLUM points you've accumulated so far. I'm tracking these numbers because they tell an important story about user investment and potential impact. Plus, I want to keep our community informed about the scale of what we're dealing with. This situation is developing rapidly, and you need to stay informed. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because I'll be dropping updates as soon as I get them. This isn't about fear-mongering. It's about protecting our community from potential disaster. Look, I hope I'm wrong about all of this. Nothing would make me happier than seeing BLUM prove these concerns unfounded and deliver an amazing product. But as someone who's been in crypto long enough to see patterns, I can't stay quiet when I see red flags this big. Keep grinding, but grind smart. Don't put all your hope in one project, and always have a backup plan. Drop your thoughts in the comments, especially if you've noticed anything suspicious yourself. Let's keep our community informed and protected. Stay safe out there, crypto fam. I'll catch you in the next update. Peace out. And until the next time, here is a huge shout out to all of my Epic channel members. Muhammad Albada Moyikaura, Enoxon001, Mamarinov Ytube, Okemdi Shemameze, Behind Wheels, James, Peter Edet, ENGR Chukwunonso Chioma, Osunde Kosesan, Yahaya Haruna Idris, Adi Queen, Jacob Malo, Ekene Okwuosa, Sir Faithy, Michaela, Akinwal Johnson, Godin Walby, Damian Dickman, Nick, Angel Phoenix, Ogechi Destiny, Ekweme Kingsley, Bipolaroidy, Alexithemia, Dotun Ayeni, Tochukwu Lawrence, Chika Egbo, Benedict Emeka, Ifadigbo Chukwe Bukanduka, Obianuju Purity, Lorena Canaricio, Muhammad Labaran, Jazzy B021, Raymond Sunday, Ihemadu Christopher, Dr. Parasites, Klivethson Wealth, Ruth Econom, Raida Musa, Easy Blaze, Nicholas Malor, Sir Wills, Misbodin Raji, Kuris M, Jasper Ibrahim, Joycey, Chiadozie Mesirionye, Aisa Tahir, Soare Ionel, Petri Pukunen, Shalk, Bello Muhammad Jalo, Prince Orji C. Okorie, Samsonite Amos, Ikechukwu Jonas Okafor, Omale Ojo Nugwa, Johnson Jide, Raji Abdul, Arabi Hamza Yakubu, Paragon, Kestin Balogun, Akwenuke Chris, Omosefe Enogieru, Ifi Christine Achi, Uduak Etuk, Rubani Nakushbandi, Adnork Global Inn, Dorothy Mulenga Shimakumba, Julian Shoopman, Legend of God Concern Pharmacy, Emeti Chinedu, Briska, Abel Daria, Usman Safianu, SMB Designs, Emmanuel Josiah, Endurance, Muhammad Zulkanin. Thank you guys for supporting me. You are amazing.